Hello ladies and gentlemen and the unknown species, welcome back as always. I'm xHitoBiteZ and this is Digimon FireRed. So last time I ended off right around here. I did do some training in the grass right over there, but also just don't mind my weird stuff over here. I also searched in the grass over here. I'm actually not sure if the guys are actually different, but I have a Patamon now. This, as you know, we met at Route 2. We still have Patamon, now level 10. My Greymon is 19. We have Devimon. And I got a Salamon. Yes, indeed. I actually did catch a Salamon. Salamon is no gender. And it's pretty flippin' awesome. So, this episode, we're actually going to go into the Pokemon Center, but we're also going to go into Mount Moon. But if you remember, in the original game, you can actually buy a Magikarp for 500 bucks. So we're gonna buy a Magikarp, and we're gonna see what this Magikarp actually is. It's a Magikarp. Raises speed in rain. Is that Magikarp's normal ability? Yes, you get a Magikarp. The dumbest Pokemon ever. Not really. Gyarados is actually kind of amazing. Oh yeah, these are some other Digimons that I caught. We have a Renamon, I caught a Viximon. I got a Patamon, I got a Vidramon. The reason I have Vidramon is because there is actually a trainer that wants a Vidramon. So I will indubitably be trading my Vidramon. Unfortunately, I do not remember Mount Moon all that well, and there will be a lot of battles. However, we just encountered a Gatsumon. Do you know what that means? It's time for a speed montage because I don't like Mount Moon. This is actually not even a montage. I don't even know how to say montage. I'm saying montage. But do you see what's going on? I just encountered a Patamon, and now I'm going to show you that this is not a normal trainer. Are you guys ready? We will be accessing the super speed in 3, 2, 1. Why is Patamon's freaking sprite like that? Like, what happened to Patamon to make him want to be so disgustingly interesting? Even though he's not even disgustingly interesting, he's just a normal individual. But don't worry, Oh yeah, by the way, we also fight Team Rocket. I hope you guys are ready to fight some Team Rockets because I'm always ready to fight some Team Rockets, and I always love fighting them Team Rockets. And I also don't know why I'm using Spark because Spark is not effective at all, but I'm still using Spark. And there's a Tentomon. Tentomon is not weak to Spark, he's actually super strong against it, and now I'm going to get dead, and this is going to be really bad, but Patamon is indubitably going to be able to knock out that Patamon. Don't worry, I don't know what I'm saying either. So, we have Bite, and it seems like it's not all that good, so we're not actually going to be sticking. Get it? Sticking. This is indubitably a super speed. If you do not see the speed that the precision, extreme speed and accuracy that I am doing with this, you do not know what is going on with this extreme speed. I'm mostly being facetious, by the way. Patamon, Nova Blast. I told you he learns Flamethrower. Actually, I said he learns Nova Blast, which is indubitably a flamethrower. Yeah, it's totally a flamethrower. There's a Gatsumon if you've ever wanted a Gatsumon, but I don't think I want to capture a Gatsumon. There's a Patamon if you want a Patamon, but I'm already using a Patamon. And there is a dude that I've never caught. How is this a speed montage? This is not a montage. Who said this was a montage? I did. I know I did. And I am telling you that this is not a montage. See, I don't even know how to say the word. I'm saying montage. Why do you have a Garudamon? That's a very, very interesting thing. Also, okay, thank you for giving me a Betamon. I guess I'm just gonna keep on biting because that's what works. Isn't that a Pokemon? Or is that an actual Digimon? Because I feel like that could fit in as both a Pokemon and a Digimon. But I'm not sure which one. Patamon grew to level 9. I was watching a thing and I ended up finding a pretty cool Pokemon fanbase game that looks really interesting, and I hope the people who make it become extraordinarily successful at their game. If you guys don't know, Doraemon is actually having some problems lately. That's why half of him was see-through. I spoke to him about it and I told him, look, I know you're see-through, but you know, I can get you this really good acne medicine. I know acne's supposed to make pimples go away, but I've been combining it with some other ingredients, and it's been very positive so far, and I think you would like it, and I really want you to just be more normal. And I think the only way for you to be more normal is if we deal with this issue and just talk it out, and just talk it out. So Digimon FireRed is all about knowing when to use Greymon, because I don't know how Greymon digivolves. Patamon. I don't know how I can say Patamon so beautifully. That makes me want to just... Oh, you have speed boost and that makes you faster than me? I don't think so, Digby. So you're gonna have a ton of Gatsumons. I am not surprised. I think bites will indubitably be worthwhile on this Gatsumon. I want to see how far I can get Patamon to just destroy with bites, because I really want Patamon to turn into an Andromon. And there we go, we just got Gust. It is indubitably a flying move, and Gusting is... Exactly! You got a Gust! Why do you have 2 rocks and then a plant? Doesn't seem like it fits you. This should be a moonstone. And looks like we are done with the cave. So we get into a battle at the very end. What does that mean? That means that the montage is no longer in session. I haven't been talking about Patamon Sprite, but Patamon Sprite isn't all that bad. So this part is pretty cool because now we get to learn about Team Rocket. Did you know that Team Rocket is... So I don't know if you guys know this, but I have a sock on top of my mic. So whenever I go close, I have to touch my mic, my sock actually. And sometimes I'm just imagining that this is a dirty sock, which it could be, I guess, because the sock has been on this mic for I don't even know how long. Hasn't been washed in I don't even know how long. So it could be a really... Oops. I healed Greymon. Patamon is what I wanted to heal. Also, Betamon is dead. I am aware of that, guys. So, Moonstone, what crest is it? This... What crest is that? I'm not actually sure. Does it work on anybody? No, it does not. That crest does not look familiar to me. But it could just be because I have not seen Digimon Adventure 1 in quite some time. I should probably watch it again. It is a good series, but all of the Digimon series are good. So, we have to fight Team Rocket, and I have no idea why Team Rocket exists in this. So I will say one thing that I'm annoyed about. Since this is FireRed, after you beat the 7th gym, you actually have to help Bill and go to the island and blah 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 blah. And I really don't like that part. But thankfully that's quite far away. So nothing will crazily do any bad stuff. And I do like this part of Mount Moon, by the way. It's just that first part that I dislike. Stingmon. XVmon. Stingmon. Can we just talk about how we just fought a Garudamon, an ultimate level Digimon, by just some random trainer? Why in the world is a random trainer carrying, training, and enjoying the lovely powers of Garudamon when I don't even have a Biomon? I wonder if Phoenixmon's in this game, because I really do want a Phoenixmon. I don't even know how to get Biomon. That's how sad this game is. It's not a sad game. It's actually quite happy because you beat the bad guys, and beating bad guys is always a good thing. Eventually one day I will buy repels, and that's not to be mistaken with the Pokemon repels. What happens with Digimon repel is you actually end up giving it to the zombie version of Tai, and what ends up happening is all of the smell that the repel has ends up attracting extremely powerful Digimon to you. And with that power, you actually end up finding the legendary Omnimon. Can we just talk about Omnimon for a sec? Can we just talk about Omnimon? Can we just talk about Omnimon for a second? Why in the world? Looks like Gatumon's dead. If you thought that I was actually going to say something, then you are an awful person. No, you're not. I'm actually just being facetious. About the repel thing, I was also not being serious. By the way, but I'm sure everyone figured that out because human beings are quite intelligent. Why do I sound like I'm constipated? Well, that's because I'm actually trying to poop right now while I record this. I am seriously sitting in a toilet trying to relieve myself. I am trying to relieve myself as I record this. And it's not working too well. It's extraordinarily painful. So I think Gust will not do anything because Patamon is going to die. Well, 4 damage is slowly taking me to my death, but I think Patamon will be able to survive one more turn. Oh, but if we fight a Patamon, we're gonna go into the Demivon. So I could stay in Patamon and bite, but I actually don't think that a fight will defeat it. So I kind of don't want Patamon to die, and I know I could have stayed in and then switched out, but that is what I was also afraid of. Astonished. I will spoil something for you. You get fossils in this game just like you get in FireRed and Leaf Green. Can we just talk about FireRed and Leaf Green for a second? Which game is the better one? FireRed or Leaf Green? No, I'm just joking, both of them are the same. But I grew up with Leaf Green. Well, I didn't grow up. I grew up with both of them, but I owned the Venusaur, not the Charizard. I owned the Venusaur, not the Charizard one. I still have it somewhere. And I remember after I did all that garbage, I used to trade all that crap into my Ruby version, and guess what? My Ruby version was badass. My Ruby version had almost every single Pokemon. Actually, it did. It had every single Pokemon in the freaking 3rd gen my Ruby version has. My Ruby version has like 6 Mewtwo's. My Ruby version has like 4 Groudons. My Ruby version, and all of them are legit, by the way. My Ruby version has like a gajillion freaking Kyogres. Hell yeah, it does, and all of them are flippin' legit because I spent gajillion hours just Pokemoning. I do not have a Blastoise. I have a Typhlosion. I have an Antidote, but I do not... I seriously do have like Typhlosion and Meganium and all that stuff, but I do not have a Blastoise. It's a little silly that I have a Meganium, a Feraligatr, Typhlosion, Umbreon, Espeon, all those great things. Ho-Oh, but I do not have a Blastoise. So, we can learn Super Mega Punch and Mega Kick here. I'm gonna see if anybody can actually learn Mega Punch. It looks like we can learn it. I think I'll teach it to Patamon. I don't really think I'll be teaching Mega Kick, but whatever. Yeah, 80-85, that seems like a pretty reasonable attack. I think 120 and 75 is for Mega Kick. So if you're interested in that, I don't really want it, to be honest. Look, we finished the beautiful Mount Moon. Most smarts won't be selling the beautiful and lovely stones, which are crests. I was just thinking about where we can get a Gabumon, and actually we're very close to getting a Gabumon, which I'm extremely excited about. But one more thing before we end it off. There's one rare candy that I always remember exactly where it is, and we're gonna be getting that today. And that's the rare candy. For whatever reason, that rare candy always sticks in my head, and that's like the one rare candy that I just will never forget. So anyways, hey, maybe you guys will remember that rare candy, but thank you guys all for watching, and I hope that you guys are still able to hear after this episode. But until next time, don't forget to rub the rubber ducky.